It's been a while, but it's time for Mahjong again. Some new players this time, XGeo and Sheepy. So, might be interesting. And of course, FKMTkrazy to my left. Now, this hand I start off with is quite a bit of a mess. Probably gonna just play these two in the beginning and get rid of them. I have 2 Dora, which is kinda nice, if I can find some way to make a hand. But I need to see the next few draws first, see if I can get something useful. Ideally, if I could get a call on one of these, if I could get one more, I can make something like... I could get a call there, and then I wouldn't need any other hand. 2 Dora with 1 call of these is decent, but 2 of the reds already gone by. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Now I threw away this red 8, just so I can have more chance of picking up connectivity in different places. And that's why I kept the green 8 for now, but it's probably gonna have to leave my hand soon enough anyway. And I can't call that, because I don't have anything to pair it with. Shame that I got the other red 8, but thrown the green 8. They could have maybe got some kind of calling hand together. I could take that and try for some Tanyao shenanigans, but I think it's too slow. But any hand right now looks like it's gonna be too slow. So I might just try to go for that. Unless I pick up something else really soon here. It's not worth it. Not with that reach here right there. I'm way too far away from a winning hand to risk it here. Although now I suddenly get all the tiles, so maybe we'll have to see. I mean, I don't have that many tiles that are safe tiles right now anyway. I mean, I have this tile, but let's see if this... no, it went through. Now, if this goes through, then I'm pretty happy. No, didn't go through. Oh well, that was pretty lucky. That's a really cheap hand to deal into. That's not bad at all. It could have been a lot worse. But I guess with that early for Ricci, didn't have that strong of a hand. All these early discards of all the honor tiles. It's gonna end up being a really dangerous late game. Because everything that's not an honor tile is gonna be really dangerous. Well, I'm getting some progress with these tile draws, but I still have a choice if I wanna do Tanyao or something else. I guess I could get a decent weight here as well. But I think it's not gonna be worth that much unless I can get Tanyao. Maybe if I pick up a blue 5 as well. Let's try this. This way I can need a 5 or a 7. And I can also throw away the 4. Depending on if I pull a green 4 or not. Throw away the blue 4, that is. But it's a shame that these green 6s have gone by. They would really be nice for my hand. And I don't think I can wait for a Tanyao perfect hand anymore. Just progress too slowly this hand. This could be decent to call on later. This is gonna be risky, but I want to try to get into Tempai. No point reaching there. It's so late, and well, I could have actually won with the reacher there. What do I do now? Stick with the plan or not? There's only 1-7 left, I can win it now. That's not really that great for me. I guess I can pick up a 4. But even then it's like very unlikely. I think I kinda misplayed this hand in the mid game. I shouldn't have gotten rid of this 6. Even if the 8 was the Dora. No. Oh, there's the last winning tile as well. Now I'm completely dead. But I'm not sure I want to throw away either of these. Oh, well, now I do. It's pretty fortunate. But again, I'm not gonna retreat this late. Although that would have been a win again. I guess I'll just end up... Oh. Unless I draw it myself here. But this is the problem with not having Tanya, as I explained early on. Is that since these 6s didn't go my way, I ended up with a hand that couldn't materialize because this 9 is blocking my hand. I see neither 6 or 3. Neither a 1 or 4. Well, at least I picked up some of the points that I lost in the beginning of the game, so... Even though it didn't turn out that well for me, it could have gone a lot worse again. And this is another hand that I could take many different directions. I have a lot of the red, so maybe reds plus honors, but that's a lot of tiles I'd have to get rid of right here. Also doesn't look like my draws are cooperating with me too much. I feel like I'm not drawing anything I could use here. Maybe a toy or something, all the sets. But even that I'm not drawing to. Let's get rid of this. Just in case this is some kind of fucking Daisangen brewing here. I didn't want to hold on to it too long. And it's so unlikely getting a set of these, so might as well get rid of that as well. Now I'm really wary of what this is. That's 2 honor calls, and it's already 2 points there. Maybe I should just try to rush for a hand. No, let's not rush. Let's try this first. Get rid of these 2, because they are safe to my left as well. So I guess this 1 is safe. Then I won't get rid of this, I would get rid of the 2. I don't like this, because this guy's already called 2 of them. So this could be something he's waiting on to complete his huge combo of points. Get rid of this then. It's unlikely that that would be his waiting tile. This is the most dangerous tile I have. I would really like for someone to drop that. Otherwise it's gonna have to be my pair weight. And that's not gonna be worth much points. Well, that really relieves me. I can get rid of it right here. And this is also safe to my left, so this should be safe. Well, this is actually pretty nice.
Eat.
Let's wait on the red 7, that's the Dora. It's very unlikely it's gonna come out since it's the Dora, but it doesn't hurt to try here. It also puts pressure on the board. Doesn't look like... Well, it could still come out. Not that likely, but there's still a chance for it. At least it might scare them off of trying to chase something even more expensive. There should be 2 of them left still. Well, guess it didn't materialize. And he was waiting for one of my trees. Let's see, and this was... Oh, that was pretty sick as well. That would have been pretty bad if I drew any of his winning tiles. It would be nice if I can get the 5-6 of the reds as well. It would have been a pretty decent combo. I would have it in every of the suits. And be some decent points. Even if I don't, I'm pretty close to... How many tiles am I off? 2 tiles off as Empire. One tile off. But this wouldn't be a very good one. That helps. Not gonna use this probably anyway. Now, if I can draw the Dora, that would probably be the best. Get rid of this. Not gonna use that either way. Now, this is gonna be a very nice weight. If I can draw, I need a 5 or 8 of the blue ones, or 5, 8 of the green ones. That'll be in a really good weight, either one, no matter which one I get. And that could change, now I can get the blue 5 as well, would be pretty nice. Blue 8 also works, but it's not as many points. Shame I didn't draw that one. I can't really call it without losing a ton of value. It's also value. Two blue ones. One of those. I don't think I want to go for that, considering if it was a 5, then sure. But not, since it's not. If people are really holding on to the greens.
Eat.
I really don't like seeing that retry. Because I'm pretty committed to this hand, I don't want to give up on it.
Done.
At least I didn't have any winning tiles for him I could give up. Because there's no way I'm getting rid of the 7, no matter what. What do I do here? Guess this is the least worthwhile tile. I could go for a bunch of pairs here. Or even just a bunch of calls. I mean, this could be Toy Toy Dora. Not Dora, I mean Toy Toy Tanyao. Or if I just get a 1, then no, fuck, let's go for it. I like my odds on this one. Especially after drawing another one. Might not be worth that many points, but considering he's strongly in the lead and these guys are both trailing behind, I think the right move here is to go for like the medium to cheap hands. Get the firm second place, and if I can get a decent hand, I can aim for first. Let's get it to 5 because it's more value in the late game, so it gets more dangerous the longer the game goes on. Just because it connects to so many tiles. If I can pick up a 4, it would be even better. I'll take this as well. Now my hand is pretty much an autopilot unless I decide to give up on the hand. I mean, if I get a 4, I'll trade something else out. And if I get one of the other tiles, I'm heading into Tenpai anyway. So unless I sense danger, the hand is just playing itself at this point. And though I'm not getting the progress I want, that means it's gonna be really dangerous dropping this in the late game. Though I'm still probably gonna go for it if I get it. Any of the other tiles, that is. But they're being real stingy with them. This hasn't gone yet. I was slightly worried about this towards either XGO or Sonic. Let's see what we can get. That didn't help. It could also be very dangerous if I throw this later. Seems I'm not gonna even get to the Tenpai. Alright, save one way. Save the one way I'm most worried about. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, we're still in business. Oh, okay. I thought it was more dangerous than that. I guess they might have been scared off. Speaking with this. One Dora. This hand is pretty messy in general. Maybe I should hold on to these, especially with that. Maybe I can get one of them before they all get thrown away. That's one. Yeah, let's not get crazy with expectation here. Well, that sucks. Not really much luck with draw so far. I guess that's decent. Okay, let's get rid of this. I could keep them and throw the 8 away, but that's just going like for the cheapest possible hand. Though I don't need to dream too big and like some points from this hand. nothing worth calling. I'll keep this though. My problem is like it's kinda connected everywhere, 2 and 2 tiles. Like all the 6s for instance are gone over here. I don't really know what I could draw here to make it better, because this is already mid-game, and I'm really far from my hand. I think this might just end up being one of those, yeah, no luck drawing, give up on the hand. Maybe I could just try to go for a cheap Tanyao here, because I'm dealer. I think that's the only way I could win, maybe. Like almost anything else, I'm drawing almost dead. The problem especially are these 6s here. So I might just have to call in 7s if 1-7 comes out.
C.
Alright, let's see if we have a chance at this. I'm real scared of drawing both the 5 and 8 here. 8 because of the Dora and all these 6s. It could be very well been isolated 9-7. But I'm not risking it for this hand, it's just not worth it. I'll try to play safe tiles even though I don't have a lot. My hand just progressed too slowly for me to have a real chance in this game. Well, that helps. Maybe I can somehow like lucky. Well, could get a lucky draw here. But then still have to get rid of the 6, and that's still very dangerous. Probably not worth the risk. It would just be for 1,000 points, so no, not worth the risk at this point. 1-4, 2-5. Okay. Means the 6 was safe, so I could have gotten there if I decided to risk it. But it would just be like an open Tanyao or something. No point keeping these even if I get 2 of them. It's another hand where there's like 2 and 2 connecting tiles. Kinda connecting at least over here. 2 here. There's 2 in the middle and some kind of connectivity here, so not good enough. I kinda want to save this, but the likelihood of it being of any value to me is very low. But filling up here was really nice. Might still be hope for this hand. Although it's, even if I get there, it's not gonna be worth a lot again. But I think it's the closest I get to any potential at all this hand. At least connectivity. This. Well, that's decent. I guess if I'm waiting on the 7 anyway, I can get rid of that. Leaves me with some other options as well. Adora, if it wasn't thrown away this early. I guess no one else has them either. Okay, let's try for some Tanyao. I need a blue 7 or a green 3, and then it becomes a pair weight. Or actually, this is way better. No, I can wait in the green 3. I guess getting the green 3 would be better, because I can have a double-sided weight. But I'll take this at this point in the game. It's kind of mid-game, so it could look very dangerous. And it's still 3 live tiles. And it helps that, because he reached it now, and it's one of his safe tiles, it might induce one of them to play it instead. But I don't really... Oh, this is getting real dangerous now. Now it's just the luck of the draw. All this reaches. Oh dear. That's a dealer sumo as well. That sucks for me. I think that puts me in 3rd place. That means I have to chase now, and I have 4 rounds to do it then. At least this hand starts off with a lot of potential to be a quick hand. But I don't have much value in my hand. I have connectivity, but not value. Like, I don't know anything else but a pinfu here. Can I use this? I probably won't be able to use my own wind, so I can throw that away. Not with what's already in my hand. I think just some kind of cheap pinfu here would be the best. No, I don't want that. This might be useful though. Although this is gonna be not even a pinfu hand if I win with this. Maybe I should get rid of the 8 and 9 here. Then I need a useful draw first to replace them with. Well, actually, I'll take this. I can get rid of the ones instead and have some kind of Tanyo. I don't have any safe tiles. Oh, this should be safe. Yeah, it is completely safe. Okay, let's see if the ones are safe. That's good, that's 2 turns of being safe. Guess I have to aim for the next hand again. I don't see how I can change the result in this hand. Now this 9 should in theory be safe. Well, it's not that expensive. Wait, is that triple Dora? It is. That's pretty good. Another kind of wonky hand. I have 2 pairs. But they're nothing, I can't incorporate it into Tanyao. And I have some kind of loose connectivity in the rest of the hand. It's making this really awkward to play. Because do I keep him and just... It's getting so late in the game, I'm not sure I can keep him. Well, this is waiting on a 7 if I throw the 6 or 9 anyway. I can get rid of the 9. All the bonus points are also disappearing rapidly. Okay, let's aim for the stars. That I don't need at all. I'd really like a blue 7 right about now. Preferably one I don't have to call on. Not on the call. Thank you. Now, if I can get rid of these two as well, if I can pick up more connectivity, then we might have a shot at this hand. Both the 2 and the 5, 2 2s, 1 5. And then the reach here.
Wrong.
Oh, that's so good. I was probably gonna discard that next. So I could have easily dealt in there. That puts me back in second place, I think. It does. That means the previous plan is off and now I'm just playing to make the game continue on. Sorry about that Skype window. Okay. The only thing that's annoying here is that the Dora indicator here is the one I have 2 of. So there's only one left I could potentially call on. So the chances of actually getting the one I need is severely diminished just from that. But you could just draw it yourself. Happens. Which means at this point I'm just gonna go for calling on anything.
C.
I wouldn't mind ending this game in second place. Let's get rid of this. This could be useful later, but I don't have the chance of calling here.
Home.
Okay, let's wait on the 5. I could also swap out this weight really easily, because I can wait on absolutely anything right now. That's not the better weight though.
Home.
That, or has more live weights. Oh no, I'm stupid, I have one. That was dumb of me. I should have kept the 5. What about the 4? Yeah, the 4 I can get rid of. I mean, a 4 I can keep. The 4 is even more live. Getting a 7 or a 5 of the blue would be even better, because it gives me even more outs. As in I can wait on 2 tiles instead of 1. Although this might end up with no one winning this hand. looking too good here. I was slightly afraid of some kind of weight shenanigans at the end there. I think it's less likely than the 4. The 4 has become kind of isolated now, so I can't really change it without being really risky. Is this safe? Kinda. I think everyone's playing really safe now. And they were watching out for us. Well, this is the last round and I'm dealer. I should just try to make this finish as fast as possible now. I guess the fastest hand I can make here is pinfu. Some really easy pinfu. But the problem here is any of the 3rd or 4th place get a winning hand here. And I'm not in top 2 anymore. So this is really volatile. As many pinfoot tiles as possible. I could even Tanyao here. Or I could get some, if I keep drawing the blue tiles, I can get a really sick hand here. Out of nowhere in the end of the game.
Home.
I'll keep this.
Home.
This could turn real ugly real fast.
Each.
Okay. I think this is the best to throw away. That means I'm waiting on 1 or 4. 1, 4 or a 7 of the blue. This also has Tanyao, unless I pick up the 1. But the 1 has gone 3 times already. So here's hoping for the 1, 4 or 7. Now if I could just hit Sonic with this, that would make me really happy, but...
Wrong.
Oh no, I don't think I get to hit anyone with it. And he overtook me, as I said. 1 win was all it took to overtake me in the end. Just barely by 2000, but that's still a loss. So that's it for first game. Let's see if we play some more.